The grounds are fantastic. The fact that we are able to just go anywhere and it's totally different wherever you go.
I just love this place. I can't actually see myself being anywhere else. The grounds are fantastic. The opportunities that the children do have, especially now being outdoors all the time now.
I just love watching them grow and helping them grow and building their confidence with them and doing all the activities with them. It's just great.
They can go to the beach one day and they'll be in the base camp the next day. It's just astonishing. The grounds here are amazing.
From the stream at Narnia to the wall garden where you've got the alpacas and the chickens. No other nursery offers that, so it's fantastic.
The nursery is very much the starting point for the journey through Lathallan itself. We encourage families to start with us as young as they possibly can. It integrates the children into Lathallan life, gets them used to our outdoors and our whole outdoor ethos. So we try to promote our outdoors as much as we can, and that's fostered through the whole school.
Where are you? There you are.
We went down to Narnia and we did some pond dipping. The children absolutely love this because they've got access to going into the water. They know how to take up the sand and the stones and find the small insects that live underneath the stones. It opens up a whole sort of can of worms for them to explore. We went for a long walk through the river underneath the road because it's like a bridge. We normally go on a bear hunt there and we go through that, which is really good. They love doing that. The messier and wetter, the better.
This is so cool!
They love the alpacas, but I think they got a bit of a shock when they found out that the alpaca's fur was missing and wondered who stole it.
Supposed to be fluffy. Look at their neck.
But then they obviously realised that somebody had come in and cut the fur. I think they'll be nice and cool now.
They look smart.
They do look smart. And then we played in the woods. The children got to climb trees, just use their space and their imagination, and just watching them thrive that way and just explore. It's just so nice to see that. And then we ended the day with a fire and some marshmallows. Obviously your risk side of things is in there, you know, being safe, making sure that the children know where their boundaries are, and just being involved and doing it is the best way to show the children. But yeah, we had a great day and the kids loved it. I certainly did anyway.
She's your mommy's mommy. You can't shove your granny off the bus.
We do learning about the rhythm and the sound and the way that it works and how it all builds together. And those are the foundations that will help them with phonics once they get into the junior school or into the primary school. I believe that children need to be children and learn in the way that they are hardwired to learn.
I know I killed it the 2 hands.
I'm sitting them down at a table at this age and knocking numbers and things into it. It doesn't work. You know, they learn numbers by osmosis, by singing rhymes and by playing games and being the number 1 wagon on the train today. And I think for us as staff, it's about us making the connections to the curriculum. And rather than teaching the curriculum, it's about knowing and understanding what we're seeing in front of us and what the children are picking up. So if the children are doing, for example, the pond dipping, there is a whole wealth of science outcomes in the curriculum that we can match that to without any difficulty at all.
Rocks and water. The water separates up when it goes down.
Picking the blackberries. We only get them around summertime, so when the summer comes, the school don't get them, so we're like, yes. We try and tell them not to pick the green ones because they still need to grow big and strong. Remember, they have to be red or black, not green. Some of them do get picked, but it's all in the learning process.
But look at the colour though. Do you think that's right?
No!
What makes it not right?
Because it's not red.
Right, okay.
We took all the children of the 0 to 3s down to the beach. We were able to explore on all the rocks to start with. We'd seen all the different shapes, the shells. And then we went and explored the rock pools. We managed to find crabs, which all the kids were intrigued about. We had them in our hands. They were counting the legs.
See, what have we found? What is it? A crab.
Good job.
What is it? A crab. What does the crab do with its claws? It goes hints, hints.
0 to 3 rooms, we follow the realising the ambition. So it's all about chasing curiosity and confidence and language. One of the children yesterday at the beach, they were making a seaweed house for the crabs. And then we were talking about how the seaweed felt like a sponge. Squeeze. And then it goes all dry. The children were balancing on the stones. They know how to hold their arms out to balance. And the hand washing for snack, we have a song that we sang. In between, all around your head. And the children know it and just helps them wash their hands for 20 seconds and they know to make lots of bubbles.
Feedback that most parents are giving us is that their children are really excited to come to nursery. They can't wait to get out the door and come. There are those that can't wait and are tripping over their words to tell of their adventure that they've had today, you know, or the fun they've had, or how much laughter there's been on the slip and slide with the water everywhere and the bubbles.
I'm very much an outdoor girl, so I will just, get on with it. All weathers. It's not the wrong weather, it's wrong clothing. So just get outside, let's get muddy.
Yay! Yeah, I did it!
The Lathallan sort of community itself, even though we're a very separate section, the nursery itself, because we're open 50 weeks of the year, we're very different to the school. We're still very much an integral part of it. So we try to foster the whole sense that we're all working together. So we're maybe developing a part of the grounds that can be used by other areas of the school as well.
2, 1, blast off! You were meant to wait till I said 1!
And I feel like a lot of the fathers and stuff like that probably like seeing a positive male role model during the day for their kids. And that was like one of the main things I came into a nursery, because there's not that many male role models in this business. Lathallan's quite lucky, we have 3. And like a lot of the kids like that risk play, because I will climb trees with them. I will go really high, as high as they can, and they know that I'm going to be there if they do get stuck to carry them down again.
Today we were tree climbing and we were wall climbing, so we've obviously got to risk assess it ourselves to make sure our children are safe, that they're going to be able to do it with no harm, but then we make our children risk assess it as well. So we ask them, why do we have to wear our hard hats when we go on the wall climbing? Why do we need helmets? We might hurt our heads, but what are we trying to be?
We need to be safe.
Well
we do.
done.
Give your head a wiggle. Does it feel like it's going to fall off your head? Does it feel safe? Yeah?
Yourself up.
Can't go higher.
That's okay. You can just pick
That's it.
Big stretch. Well done.
And push up.
There's a big red one.
What's that?
Right up there.
Let your child spend a day at the nursery, and that will speak volumes. The experiences that they would have, the fun, just being able to be outside and explore, that in itself will say why you need to bring your child here.
Lizards can climb so high and they can go camouflage.
High five.
High five.
Yeah.
It's the excitement, it's the opportunity that makes us unique. And the potential, I think, of the space. Not everybody has the potential, I think, for what we can offer.